1.
We move along to race number 2, which is over the extra furlong, 9 furlongs, 75 to 90, which makes the band a little bit bigger. So why have a 75 to 80 and a 75 to 90? Couldn't they have just gone 80 to 90? I don't know, maybe it's me. Interpret, one last time. Pretty nicely from Rebel Song, but that was at the other track, Maidan. I don't think he likes Jebel Ali.
No.
Mushrek, he's got form here, but his last couple of runs have been poor. Worries him for me. Canadian, he's in a race last time for horses that hadn't ever won in the last year and a half, and he still got beat 12 lengths. So that worries me about him. Straight Axe got form here. Last run wasn't great.
No, he's a course and distance winner, Street Act, though, isn't
Yeah, Al Mansour's kept his best run in for Maidan. Mutual Force wasn't too bad last time at Abu Dhabi, but Jebel Ali form's not as good. Which basically says to me, have a look at the new runner. But
Checkers.
But again, was he in to start with? I can't remember seeing him.
He's a maiden winner, and they took him 5 times
Five
to win it. I'm not giving him no chance. I just wonder again, another afterthought.
It was an afterthought.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at the 5 efforts he's had. He's been in the top 4 every time.
Yeah.
3rd, 4th, 2nd, 1. Breeding, not sure about pivotal, but definitely from the dam side, American should like the seeking the goals. Have tended to do okay on the Jebel Ali track.
Yeah.
So from the dam side, you could give him a shout. This stable under this name or the old name did pretty well with the long distance horses. He's been dropped £5. It does worry me he hasn't run for over a year, but he's got the £5 back. He's won a race and been dropped £5. So he didn't get put up.
He won a maiden though. Don't forget that they reassess him.
Yeah, they reassess him after the maiden. That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, for me, possible. I just think there's too many question marks about every other horse. You tell me who you think could win.
I agree with you. So it was literally the pin in the paper.
Okay.
I just landed on number 5, drawn 5, Mushrek. I'm going to give him a chance. He has run a couple of stinkers, but he might be just. You never know. It might be his day. And for me, that and also an outside chance for M. Rouge, the home trainer.
Yeah.
He ran all right against Farrier, I know he didn't got beat a long way, but it wasn't a bad little run. And this is nothing like Farrier's race.
Well, that's what I was going to say about Mushrek. The one thing you could throw in Mushrek's favour is he's come down in, from going 95 plus.
He's a pound below his winning mark.
Yeah.
From last year.
He's got a chance again.
Yeah.
He's got a chance again, but his last couple of races have been pretty poor.
They have,
puts me off. I agree with what you're saying about the home race as well. And Ruse wasn't a massively bad run behind Farrier, but it's not just that race, it's the one before.
Oh, yeah,
21 lengths then as well. And he is coming down to a nice mark.
He's down to a low mark, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean, if you go back 4 runs ago, he was just beaten by Treble Jig. Second to Treble Jig, beaten 10 lengths.
Just doesn't look interesting racing the last 2 times, really.
No.
But that's why I plumped for. I was looking at him and Mushrek, and I plumped for Mushrek, who last time on 86 rated, he won a race at this trip, and I just thought maybe he can do it again.
Interpret's got Richard Hughes on board, who has got a good book of rides.
Yeah.
What puts me off, I don't think he likes this track. I've said that every time he's run on it.
He runs races, but doesn't get really.
He seems to be off the bridle very early.
Yeah,
that's not Richard Hughes' style of racing. So Wayne Smith, yes, Wayne Smith will get everything he can out of him to get them home. I'm not sure Richard will want to be beating this horse up to 3.5 furlongs to get him home. So that puts me off it. I can't argue with you, Mushrek. I've gone for a newcomer in Checkers.
Yeah, why not?
Pick 6 wise, put a pin in the paper. If you're having a bet, put your money in your pocket and don't bet.
That's right, yeah.
There you go. Race number 2, we haven't solved it for you.